Well, we were having a great time yesterday laughing at Jim Acosta being heckled with shouts of CNN sucks during President Trump's rally in Florida. The mainstream media didn't think it was funny. In fact, they thought it was horrifying.
Let's talk about it with our experts. Simone, what do you think?
I think we're going into dangerous territory here. There is absolutely a difference between freedom of speech and someone heckling and threatening and putting folks' lives in danger. I mean,
wait, Jim Acosta's life was in danger? Him getting heckled was the equivalent of sports fans playfully taunting the opposing team. Look at this lunatic during the White House press briefing yesterday.
Is the White House willing to say right now, in view of what happened with one of our TV colleagues last night, that it is wrong for his most vocal supporters to be menacing toward journalists doing their jobs in a situation like that or in any situation?
Menacing them? Anderson Cooper broke down the video of the hecklers frame by frame and started highlighting individual people.
So that's what it sounded like. Now, I just want to play it again with certain things highlighted, because it's easy to lose it in the crowd. It starts with a man shouting, "F the media." And again, everyone you see here, there could be your neighbor, they could teach your kids science, they could be in your carpool, they could be saying prayers next to you in church. But at these rallies, that potential churchgoer might be raising the middle finger, shouting, as another man does, stop lying into the camera.
Good advice.
Now, there's another lady who first raises one middle finger. This lady right here is very charming. Then she raises both fingers, shouting, "You suck, you suck." You're only seeing less than a minute of it, but this kind of thing went on a whole lot longer. And again,
it was awesome. They literally had the editors go through the footage and highlight the people who were flipping them off as if this was some kind of sinister mob. Listen, crybaby, you regularly heckle the President of the United States. Your network pays contributors who justify harassing Trump officials in their personal lives. Your network censors violence against average Americans who are just walking around with the Make America Great Again hat. And you're crying that people are telling you that you suck. Brian Stelter went on air and said that Trump supporters are now a hate group.
I think what we are increasingly seeing from the president and his aides and his allies is a hate movement against the American press. Some media critics like Jay Rosen have used this term in the past. I think when you look at the behavior around Jim Acosta and some of the other reporters at these rallies, you really do see a hate movement. And what I mean by that is President Trump is not just telling people to ignore the press or not believe the press. He's really telling people to hate journalists. He's telling people that journalists are the enemy, literally the enemy of the people. He's treating the press corps as his opponent because it's convenient and it creates an enemy for him, a perceived enemy for him to attack. That really is a hate movement, and the results are what we see at these rallies. And because he's holding rallies more and more often, we are seeing it more and more often, and that's why reporters like Acosta are saying this is worrisome, someone might get hurt.
Yes.
This is not normal. We shouldn't be in the business of just shrugging our shoulders and normalizing it. We'll be right back.
Democrat Senator Brian Schatz tweeted, quote, "We have no equivalent to the dark carnival that is a Trump rally. This is not a thing on the left. We just argue about healthcare and climate and sometimes relitigate 2016. But we are not actually out of our minds." Really? You're the party that argues that there's 58 different genders, and you've been coming up with new conspiracy theories about Russia every day for a year and a half. By the way, whoever took this photo, you are my hero. This is literally an award-winning photo. The best photo of 2018. Just take a look at Jim Acosta's face. He's looking right at her. This is a man who has completely lost his mind. This one's pretty good too. And look at this, this dude's only like 5 feet away from him. Jim Acosta got triggered by Sean Hannity making fun of him for being scared of people flipping him off, saying that, quote, "Hannity is a propagandist for profit, peddling lies every night. He says he's just a talk show host, not a journalist, but he's injecting poison into the nation's political bloodstream, warping public attitudes about the press. I'm confident in the long run, the truth will prevail." The truth is, you're a complete lunatic, and you act more like a protester than a reporter. By the way, yesterday's video of me mocking him was demonetized, of course, as this one probably will be too, as YouTube's been going nuts lately. So I'm releasing a brand new shirt so you guys can help fund the channel and get an awesome shirt. You asked for it, and now you're gonna get it. It's the Ronald Reagan Donald Trump shirt. Go to markdice.com or click the link in the description below. You can get it in t-shirt, long sleeve hoodie, black, white, red, green, gray, blue, a whole bunch of different colors. Your purchase obviously helps keep this channel going, so I appreciate your support. Check back tomorrow for a new report, and I will see ya soon.